Welcome to Dr. Subhash Technical Campus. As a part of complex variable and partial differential equation, today we'll discuss on the topic harmonic function and Milne-Thomson method. Topics covered will be definition of harmonic function, Milne-Thomson method, and examples based on these two topics. First, let us see what is harmonic function. Any function of x and y which possess continuous partial derivatives and satisfies Laplace equation is called harmonic function. That is, if uxy is a function, then it is harmonic if uxx plus uyy equal to 0. In the similar way, if we are given a function vxy, then it is harmonic if and only if vxx plus vyy equal to 0. Now let us move towards Milne-Thomson method. This method is used to find the analytic function when one of the function, either uxy or vxy, is given to us. The method is, first we need this formula f dash z equal to ux plus ivx. Now if we are given uxy as a function, then we need to convert this vx in terms of u. So we know that by CR equation vx is equal to minus uy. So I will replace this vx by minus ui. In next step, I will put x equal to z and y equal to 0 in the whole equation. Okay, so I will get ux z0 minus iuy z0. After getting this equation, I will integrate this with respect to z. In the next step, I am integrating the given equation. Similarly, if we are given vxy as a function, then we need to convert this ux in terms of v. So again by CR equation, we can solve that ux equal to vy. So I will just replace this ux by vy and we will proceed in the similar way. Let us look at some examples. Show that u equal to x square minus y square plus x is harmonic and find the corresponding analytic function. First we have to prove that this given u function is harmonic. So first we find ux, we differentiate u with respect to x, so I get 2x plus 1. uy I will get minus 2y, it is simple differentiation. Okay, now again I will find uxx and uyy. So uxx will be equal to 2 and uyy equal to minus 2. I will add this to uxx plus uyy. So I get 2 minus 2, that is 0. So according to our condition, if uxx plus uyy equal to 0, then the given function is harmonic. Now we also need to find analytic function. For analytic function, as discussed above, first we need f dash z. So f dash z is equal to ux plus ivx. Now our function is given in terms of u. So I will convert this vx by CR equation. So vx equal to minus ui, that I have substituted here. Now I will put the value of ux and ui, just we have found above. Okay, So ux equal to 2x plus 1 and uy equal to minus 2y. Now I will open this bracket, so I will get 2x plus 1 plus I 2y. Now what we will do is we will put x equal to x equal to z and y equal to 0. We put x equal to z and y equal to 0 in this equation. Then I will get f dash z equal to, in place of this x I will put z, and in place of this y I am putting here 0. So on simplification I will get f dash z equal to 2z plus 1. Now I will integrate this equation with respect to z. So integration of f dash z will be equal to f of z. Integration of z will be z square by 2. Integration of 1 will be z. I am taking c as a constant. So cancelling this 2, I get f of z equal to z square plus z plus c. This is my required analytic function. Let us move to next example. Find the corresponding analytic function and harmonic conjugate of u equal to x cube minus 3xy square. See here again there are two questions. First we will find the analytic function and then we will find its harmonic conjugate. Okay. Now first we differentiate this u with respect to x and with respect to y. So ux will be equal to 3x square minus 3y square and uy will be equal to minus 6xy. Now I will move towards the Milne-Thomson method. So for that I need f dash z equal to ux plus I vx. Again I am given u as a function, so I will replace this vx by minus uy. Now I substitute the value of ux and uy. So ux is 3x square minus 3y square and uy is minus 6xy. Now this minus and minus will become here plus. So this is our f dash z. Now I will put x equal to x equal to z and y equal to 0 in this equation. So when I put x equal to z, I get 3z square, and on putting y equal to 0, this both terms will become 0. Now our f dash z is only 3z square. Now I will integrate this with respect to z. So integration of f dash z will be f of z and integration of z square will be z cube by 3. This 3 will get cancelled. So fz equal to z cube plus c, where c is our constant. This is our required analytic function. Now I have to find the harmonic conjugate. So to find the harmonic conjugate, I will put z equal to x plus iy in the obtained harmonic for the obtained analytic function. So I will get f of z equal to x plus I y cube. Now I will open this bracket using the formula of a plus b whole cube. So it will be a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. I will simplify this. Here I cube will become minus I and this I square will become minus 1. Now I will take real and imaginary parts together. So f dash z, I will be getting x cube minus 3xy square plus I 3x square y minus y cube. I have taken real parts together and imaginary parts together. Now see, we have to find the harmonic conjugate. Our given function is u equal to, this is our given function, x cube minus 3x y square. So real part we are given, so its harmonic conjugate will be its imaginary part. So here our imaginary part is 3x square y minus y cube. This will be the harmonic conjugate of the given function. Okay. Now let us take one more example. It's a bit different. If f of z equal to u plus iv and u minus v equal to e raised to x cos y minus sin y. Find f of z in terms of z. Okay, now see, we already know that f of z can be written as u plus iv. Now I will multiply this equation with I on both the sides. So I get I f of z equal to iu minus v. In the next step, I will add these two equations, equation 1 and equation 2. On adding equation 1 and 2, I will get f of z plus I f of z equal to u plus iv plus iu minus v. In next step, this f of z will be taken common, and here I will separate real and imaginary part. So this is our real part and this is our imaginary part. Now I will assume this whole function, this whole portion of LHS as capital F of z. U minus v I will assume as capital U, and u plus v I will assume it as capital V. Okay. So now our final function, we can take it as f of z equal to capital U plus I capital V. Now what we are given, that we are given u minus v. So what is our u minus v? That is capital U, and the given function is e raised to x cos y minus sin y. Now again, by Milne-Thomson method, first we need to find ux and uy. So differentiation of ux, e raised to x will be e raised to x. This rest of the term will be as it is. Now uy will be equal to e raised to x will be as it is. Differentiation of cos will be minus sin, and differentiation of sin will be cos y. Now I will put x equal to z and y equal to 0. So ux z0 will be equal to e raised to z, and uy z0 will be equal to minus e raised to z. Now according to Milne-Thomson method, f dash z equal to ux z0 minus iuy z0. I am replacing these two values here, e raised to z and minus e raised to z. Now this minus minus will become plus. So I will get f dash z equal to e raised to z plus I e raised to z. Now in next step, e raised to z will be taken common. So now I will integrate this equation with respect to z. So integration of f dash z will be f of z, 1 plus I will be as it is, e raised to z integrating will be e raised to z plus c. Okay. Now capital F of z we have assumed as 1 plus I small f of z. Rest of the term will be as it is. Now as we want analytic function, we just need f of z. So I will take this 1 plus I to the denominator side in RHS. So I am taking this to the denominator side. Okay. Here 1 plus I will get cancelled. So f of z equal to e raised to z plus c dash, where c dash is equal to, I am taking the constant c upon 1 plus I. So now let us move towards the next example. Our next example is if u minus v is equal to x minus y, x square plus 4xy plus y square, and f of z equal to u plus iv is an analytic function of z equal to x plus iy, then find f of z in terms of z. Now see, this example is similar to our previous examples. So now as we have done in before, we are taking f of z equal to u plus iv, we name it as equation 1. Now what we will do is we will multiply equation 1 with respect to I. So I f of z equal to I into u plus iv. Okay. So if I simplify this term, I get iu minus plus I square v, but we know that I square is equal to minus 1, so we are taking here minus v. We name it as equation 2. Now what we will do is we will add equation 1 and equation 2. So I am adding equation 1 and equation 2 both in LHS and RHS side. So here you get, see I am adding this f of z plus I f of z equal to u plus iv plus I into u minus v. Now I will take here real and imaginary parts together. See here real parts are u and minus v. So this is a real part. Real part means what? The part where there is no I. And from the rest of the part I am taking I common, so I get I into u plus v. And from LHS side we are taking f of z common, so we are left with 1 plus I f of z. So our next step will be, what we will take? We will consider this whole term as f of z. This we will take capital U and the rest part will take capital V. So our new function is f of z equal to u plus iv in capital. We have written here what are capital F, what is capital U and what is capital V. And what we are given is, we are given u minus v. U minus v means what? You are given capital U over here. Okay. So we are given capital U over here. So that is what? X minus y, x square plus 4xy plus y square. Now what will be our next step? Our next step will be to find the differentiation with respect to u and with respect to x and with respect to y. So let me teach you first how to do differentiation. So first what you have to do is you have to find ux. Ux means what? Differentiation of u with respect to x. Okay. So see, in this term and in second term, in both terms we are having x. Okay. So we will use here multiplication rule. So according to multiplication rule, we will first do the differentiation of first part. So differentiation of x is 1 and y will be constant, so differentiation of y is 0. Second part will be as it is. Now first part will be as it is, we will do differentiation of second part. So derivative of x square is 2x, so here we will take 2x. 4 and y will be as it is, and derivative of x will be 1 and y derivative of y square will be 0. So this is our differentiation with respect to x. Now we will do the same thing with respect to y. So for the first term, differentiation of x will be 0 with respect to y and differentiation of minus y will be minus 1. Second part will be as it is, plus first part will be as it is. We will differentiate second part. So second part, x square will be 0, 4x will remain as it is, and differentiation of y will be 1, and differentiation of y square is 2y. So now according to Milne-Thomson method, we know that we can write f dash z equal to ux plus I vx. Now by CR, see, we don't need here v, so we have to replace vx by what? U. So how can we replace? We can replace by CR equation. So according to CR equation, ux equal to vy and uy equal to minus vx. So we can take here vx equal to minus uy. So I have replaced here by CR equation. Now I am putting the values of ux and vy over here, right? This is the value of ux and this is the value of uy. Now what will be my next step? My next step will be, I will put x equal to z and y equal to 0. So I am putting x equal to z, so this will become z square. Here y equal to 0, then whole term will be 0. Here y equal to 0, again whole term will be equal to 0. Here x I am putting z, so here we are getting z. Okay, so again here 2x will become 2z, this term will become 0. Now next I am going, minus I will be as it is, right? Here I am getting now minus 1, so I am putting here minus. This z square, x square will become z square, this whole term will become 0. Again here x I am putting z and y will become 0, so I get 4z square, right? So now on simplifying this, we get z into z will become 2z square. Here again z into z will become 4z square. So z square plus 2z square is 3z square and minus z square plus 4z square is 3z square. Now what will be my next step? My next step will be integrating. So when I integrate f dash z, I get here f of z. Integration of z square will be z cube by 3, and again here integration of z square will be z cube by 3. Now here we can cancel this 3. Again here I can cancel. So I am left with z cube minus I z cube. Again I will take z cube common, so I get 1 minus I. We are putting integration sign always here c, right? Now in the starting of our example, we have assumed that capital F of z equal to 1 plus I into f of z. So I have substituted here. Now I will take this 1 plus I to the denominator. So here I have put this 1 plus I in the denominator. Now see, this whole term is constant, so I can write it as c dash. So this was the complete topic of Milne-Thomson method, and which is the very important portion for this chapter. Okay, so you must be clear with this topic. Thank you.